Hi there, I am Rachel from Science from Scratch, and I'm excited to give you a quick tour of the high school anatomy curriculum. I will walk you through what's included, how it's organized, and how it will save you hours of planning time while helping your students truly connect with the content in a hands-on and engaging way. Let's start with the big picture.
When you purchase the curriculum, you can download all files directly from TPT, but just a heads up, TPT's download system can involve a lot of unzipping files. So to make things easier, I also offer access to everything in an easy download folder through Google Drive. From the Google Drive folder, you'll be able to quickly download an organized version of the curriculum. You will find instructions for accessing the easy download folder in the first day of school lesson, which is one of the first things you will download. Here's a quick glance inside the easy download folder. The full curriculum is broken into 16 units, starting with the intro units and moving through each of the body systems. It also includes an editable syllabus and a first day of school lesson. When you open a unit folder, everything is going to be organized in the order that you will use it. Each unit also includes a pacing guide. I intentionally included a lot of detail throughout the pacing guide, just so you're never left guessing what exactly am I supposed to do. And you'll also find tips from my own anatomy classroom throughout the pacing guide. One day in the pacing guide is built for about 45 minutes of instruction. So if you are teaching on a block schedule, you will use 2 days of content per class. If we zoom in on an example day, let's look at day 7, you'll see it includes a small section of notes and at least one hands-on activity. I originally started teaching A&P with a lecture-heavy format. I mean, we lectured for the entire 45-minute class period, and that just wasn't sustainable for me or for my students. When my school switched to a block schedule during the pandemic, I began doing short chunks of notes and interspersing them with activities, and then that stuck. And this is how I have designed the anatomy curriculum. Each day is going to include at least one meaningful activity that ties directly to the content in the notes. In each unit folder, I have included print-ready notes packets and print-ready full unit packets, which include both the notes and all student-facing activities. These packets will allow you to send one copy job prior to starting a new unit, and you'll have all the notes and all the student pages prepped and ready. Here's a look at an example of a digital version of a resource. All of the digital versions are built in Google Slides, and they include these typable text boxes. So all you have to do is assign the notes or assign the activity to your students from your LMS, and they can complete it digitally. There are so many styles of notes out there, but for a subject packed with diagrams and visuals, doodle notes were the best choice for anatomy. Each doodle notes page includes differentiated versions, both blank and fill in the blank, available in black and white. You will also get a key for each page. If you want to edit the doodle notes, I have included a blank PowerPoint version that you can add your own text boxes to. The PowerPoints are going to correspond perfectly to the doodle notes. Each blank is clearly bolded, but my favorite part of the PowerPoints are the lecture notes included at the bottom of every slide. These are going to include memory hooks, examples, and further explanations, helping you to feel like an expert on the content, whether this is your first or your 31st time teaching anatomy. On to one of the best parts, and that's the activities. This anatomy curriculum includes over 130 unique labs and activities, making it one of the most activity-packed curricula available on TPT. Here are a few of my favorite activities. The integumentary system unit includes 4 hands-on labs focused on evaporative cooling, touch receptors, thermoreceptors, and fingerprints. In the skeletal system unit, students will construct a paper model of a long bone to visualize its structure and learn about its physiology. In the muscular system unit, you'll find a clay modeling activity where students will build and manipulate myofilaments to demonstrate muscle contraction and relaxation at a molecular level. During the cardiovascular system unit, students will definitely tap into their competitive side with a high energy game of spoons that reinforces the anatomy and physiology of a heart. Rather than sitting through a lecture on the functions of all of these different hormones in the endocrine system unit, students will rotate through stations to learn about and take notes on the major hormones. The respiratory system unit includes 3 labs that allow students to investigate the mechanics and the science and the nature of breathing. And in the reproductive system unit, you'll kick things off with a myth or fact activity that's sure to stump even your most quote unquote informed high school students. All activities include versions with editable text so you can customize away. The curriculum includes 5 optional dissections, culminating with a final fetal pig dissection as a year-end experience to tie all the body systems together. Each dissection comes with a detailed lab packet, review materials, and a lab practical or quiz. You're also going to have access to a thorough video or video series to support both you and your students through the dissection process. Each unit includes a bonus study guide, fully editable and aligned to the notes and activities. Students who complete the study guide and study it will be fully prepared for each test. Each unit includes an editable test, answer key, and an easy grade answer sheet. I have blurred the test just in case a student stumbles upon this video, but your tests are going to include a mixture of multiple choice, true, false, matching, fill in the blank, short answer, and essay questions. I do intentionally include an abundance of questions so that if you need to make different versions or if you want to modify the tests, you have a bunch of different questions to pick and choose from. So that's a wrap on our tour of the Science from Scratch anatomy curriculum. It's hands-on, low prep, organized, and packed with meaningful activities and learning. If you do have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. You can catch me at rachel@sciencefromscratch.com. I'm always happy to help. Thanks for watching.